This girl's like, yeah, he is, and he is a stud. Well, good morning, friends. Good morning, and welcome back to my channel. It's vlog day, and I didn't vlog last week, so I'm vlogging today. It's 7:33 in the morning. I'm heading over to the shop, and I have a sale today. Today's Wednesday, it's Thursday for you, but you know, I vlogged the day before. And I have everything ready for my sale, but I am going to talk about what sold on eBay, which isn't a lot. There's not a lot, but you know, again, I don't list, if you don't list things on eBay, you don't really sell a whole lot on eBay. So, but I did sell a couple things that might be worth talking about a little bit. And I have some ephemera that I need to organize because it is in my way. And so I need to organize it a little bit better. So I think we're going to work on that today or this morning, and we'll do some eBay sales. Also, we need to pull things for my Sunday sale. This weekend I am going to a flea market, so I won't be at the shop at all this weekend. So I need to get those things ready. I need to get the things pulled. I need to get the photographs taken and all of that kind of jazz for my sale on Sunday night on the Cult of Vintage's channel, the 4-eyed vintage sale. So we're almost at the shop. We're gonna get us some caffeine, and we're gonna get this day going. So let's go. All right, just got here. I'm gonna turn on some lights and get some stuff going. Oh, you know what? Also, well, if you're seeing this in the future, it won't really matter, but I do have some friend mail that I do believe I'm going to go on Facebook. I'm going to go live on Facebook, and we're going to open those. Whew, that's just weird. Something weird just happened on my camera. We're going to open up some friend mail live on Facebook, I think around 10 or so. So I don't know, we'll see if we can get that done today too. Lights on. Lights on. Again, you know, someone had told me that I should probably talk about this a little bit, but if you're new to my channel and you may be like, what is going on with this girl? Why does she have all this space? Well, this used to be my brick and mortar that used to be open. I used to be open to the public, and, but I don't want to do that anymore. I haven't done it for 2 years. I know it's kind of crazy. This stuff has been set up, and I probably should have another pop-up, but I don't really want to. I don't know. It's just a weird kind of thing. I own the building outright, so I use it as my workspace, but I really want to sell all of the things that are inside here because I want it to be more functional to the space that I want to use it for, and not have it as a shop. But I haven't figured out what we're going to do with that yet. So it's still all there. Anyway, these that I'm selling today, I'm having a sale with Enamour Amy. So I've sold a lot of smalls this week. It's been a week of smalls, and I didn't even realize that when I started pulling things for this week. But these are the things that I'm selling today, and these are the things that I sold yesterday on this cart. So you can see just that swung vase and that junk jar is the biggest things that I've sold. But I do have some things that were, if people buy things from me on Sunday night, I say that they can send me an email, and I will hold off shipping those things until Thursday. So these are the people, I go ahead and I get them all ready, and I put their name on it. And so I don't have to do that on Thursday. It just gives me one less thing to do for that. But I have their name on it, so I can put it in with their box. But this table right here is what I think I'm going to focus on a little bit today. We'll go over some of these ephemera pieces. See, I have more ephemera over here as well. And so I have more over here, and in this box. And I'm pretty sure I have some over here somewhere. But what can I say? I love it. I love the ephemera. All right, so I'm going to have to get some caffeine. So let me get some caffeine in me. And then I'm going to set up the tripod so we can go we can talk about this ephemera a little bit. Well, I thought we would go ahead and start. You're crooked. There. I thought we'd go ahead and start with my eBay sales this week. And there's not a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've sold 8 things on eBay this past week. Well, but there's a few things that are interesting. So I thought that's, why we would go ahead and discuss them a little bit. But, you gotta work on eBay if you want to sell on eBay. So I'm happy for these 8 sales. I'm thankful for the 8 sales that I do have because, I didn't try. I didn't work. I didn't work on eBay this week at all. Okie dokie. The first sale I'm going to talk about is this pin. This is Johnny Bench. And I did a vlog where I was looking through these pins and I didn't really know who he was at first, but then I was like, oh, Misty, you're an idiot. It says right there on the thing, right there, Johnny Bench, Cincinnati Reds. And I know that he was a famous baseball player from the 70s. Johnny Bench, Cincinnati Reds, pin back button, 3.5-inch diameter. Now I bought actually 2 of these 2 items this week sold from this one bag. I bought a bag of pins from a flea market, and this was one of them. I think I paid $5 for the entire bag. So this sold for $15, and the buyer paid $4.50 shipping, because I am starting to charge shipping again on most things. Not on cosmetics and makeup, because nobody does. And if you charge shipping, unless you price it really cheap, you probably won't sell a whole lot of it. So my cosmetics, I do tend to leave with free shipping. All right, the next one is a belt buckle. It was from 1984. The Railroads Built America. See, there's the old one and then a newer one. It's a commemorative belt buckle. It sold for $13.99. Free shipping. Didn't I just say I wasn't doing a whole lot of free shipping? Well, that one was free shipping. Next. Don't you remember? Where's the beef? Clara from Wendy's. I've had this for a little while, and I was kind of shocked. I thought it would sell right away because she's an icon in my eyes. Clara from Wendy's. Where's the beef? From 1984. You can see on the back it says, where's the beef? And there's Clara. Sold for $15. The buyer did pay shipping. I actually have a Clara towel too. So I don't know. I love that. When I saw it, I think I got it at a yard sale last summer. Made in Korea. $15. Buyer paid shipping. Fozzie. Now I had somebody. We went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with bids and or not bids, but with offers and counter offers and all that kind of stuff. I think I had originally had this listed at $15. He's from 1989 and it's Fozzie Bear. Oh, look at him. He's got a little banana on his tank top. He's a bendable toy, 5 1/4 inch from the Muppets. He had a little bit of paint wear there on his headband and on his nose, but he was in really pretty good condition. Again, it's something that I got in a bag full of other items. So he sold for, I ended up taking a best offer for $9.50, and the buyer paid $4.50 shipping. Okay, so these are 2 more buttons that were in that big bag of buttons that I got from the flea market. And these were from Laugh-In, and it's the Sock It To Me, which these did have some surface wear, and you can see on that picture right there, you can see some of the surface wear that was on it. And we have Fight Physical Fitness, those little knobby knees. So these were from 1969, and I think that somewhere, yeah, you can see it was made in Japan. I thought somewhere it said 1969 on it. I don't know, but it's from Laugh-In. Just some novelty pins. They sold for $16 and the buyer paid $5.10 shipping. So I paid $5 for that entire bag and I sold one for $15. Actually, I've sold a couple more since too. So that was a great deal to buy. This is what I wanted to discuss today. This is a book that I sold. I sold it for $195. It's from 1892. This is the second printing of Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer's Comrade. I think the original one was printed in the UK. which is odd, you know, because you think Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, that's like an all-American story. But I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that the first printing, it looks very similar. And it was a couple years prior to 1892. And because I thought maybe this was the first printing. Now, if it was the first printing, it went for several $100s. And this one I did sell for $195. And this one was nice because this was the first time I had used, let me see if I can get it to play video. I used, oh, there we go. I hope, a video. So yeah, open it up. And so the buyer, hopefully, because a person that spends this much money on a book, they're a book collector. So I wanted to make sure that they were seeing all the aspects of the book. So that was a pretty cool thing to be able to use. And then here we have again the inside of the book. And so it makes me nervous sometimes to sell books for this amount of money, because the person that is buying it is going to be a collector, so they know. So please see description and video. So I was pretty excited about that. It's the 1892 edition of Mark Twain's 1884 novel, the story of racism. Okay, so 1884 was when the first edition, or the first edition was. Racism that began in the mid-19th century American South. The original hardback cover illustrates Huckleberry Finn with the rifle holding a freshly hunted rabbit. Engraved illustrations throughout by Edward H. Kimball. Cloth-covered boards with illustrations make up the cover and spine. Cover is extremely worn and binding is detached from the cover. See all photos and video. All pages are present. So that was a pretty exciting find. I think I paid a couple dollars for this book at an antique mall, mind you, at an antique mall. So you can still find things worth selling at an antique mall. All right, the next item was the Starbucks cup. I've had this for a while. These used to be a much bigger sell than what they are now. I mean, I paid 65 cents for this mug at Goodwill, so I can't complain too much because I did sell it for $25.99 and the buyer paid $8.70 shipping. So that's a pretty good deal. But they used to sell for a lot more than that. All right, the next is, again, these are just games that we've had in our family. And this was Disney Infinity 3.0 edition for the Sony PlayStation 3 from 2015 PSD. It was complete. So it had the booklet and the CD-ROM on the inside, and it was tested. It sold for $12 with free shipping. And those are all the things that I sold this week. But here's my performance for the week of April 20th through April 27th. My total sales, so before any fees were taken out, were $276.98. Thank God for that book selling, because it'd be pretty sad if it wasn't. Sales were down 4.9%. I didn't have any fees because of I have a store subscription. The taxes that were taken out were $7.10. And my selling costs were $84.94. That was for shipping that was free, or the I promote things by 2%. So my net sales, what eBay deposited in my bank account, was $184.94. So basically just the cost of that book was what my profit was. Sales were down 6.3%. Sold 8 items. My average sale price was $34.62. And that was my gross, was the $276.98. But again, it's kind of interesting to see down here. I had 8 different buyers, and all of them were new buyers. None of them were a repeat buyer. But I think it's so cool to be able to see that you're like, oh, there's a repeat buyer. That's cool to me. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. But those were my sales this week. So, I mean, it's not too bad, because I didn't really put I didn't put any work into eBay other than just shipping the stuff. So I'm not going to complain. I'm pretty satisfied with what I sold this week because I didn't put any work into eBay. So those were the eBay. That was the eBay portion of today's video. I have to crouch down a little bit because this tripod is well, you know, I could probably raise the legs up a little bit. Oh well, we're just going to do it this way. All right, so I'm standing in front of these ephemera books. So I'm going to kind of arch the camera down so you can kind of see what I'm doing with my hands a little bit, but I don't know how I'm going to, well, I some of these books, like I've got all these Raggedy Ann and Andy books, so I'm probably going to lot them together, I think. I'll show them to you. But we've got Raggedy Andy's Treasure Hunt, Raggedy Ann's Cooking School, Raggedy Ann and Andy on the Farm, Raggedy Ann and the Tag-Along Present, I guess, which I guess is this little squirrel here. Raggedy Ann and Andy, 5 birthday surprises in a row. Raggedy Ann and Andy Help Santa. Raggedy Ann and the Cookie Snatcher. I love this one. This one's probably my favorite one because of the colors. I actually have this book in my own collection. But Raggedy Ann's Merriest Christmas. That is a good looking Santa. Okay. And then I've got this shaped one. Raggedy Ann and Andy. Oh, that's cute. When there's only one swing left at the playground, a friend will take turns. A friend is someone to play catch with. A friend will do all these things and more. Are you a friend? Oh, really cute illustrations in here. Ooh, you're looking a little sussy, clown. A friend will help you tie your shoe. A friend will help you reach something you can't by yourself. And share. A friend will share their cookies with you. Anyway. Pardon me. Goodness gracious, I'm coughing up a storm. This one is like a cloth book, and it's made by Whitman. This is Raggedy Ann. This is a non-toxic baby's first book. It wipes clean. From, Roman numerals. I can hear with my ears. I hear Andy calling for me. I can smell with my nose. I can eat with my mouth. This isn't a very long story. Ears, eyes, nose, mouth, hands, and feet. And then this one's is in plastic. Let's take it out of the plastic, shall we? Baby's First Golden Book. Non-toxic wipes clean. Illustrated by Gavi. It says it wipes clean, but I mean, it is in really good condition. You can see in the binding here, it's sewn together. Oh, that cow is cute. How cute are you animals? Oh, wow. Look at Raggedy Ann. She's got some steampunk glasses going on there. So this is also Western Publishing Company. Well, this one's Western Publishing Company because it is a little golden book. So I've got those Raggedy Ann and Andy. I probably will do 2 different lots with those. That's probably what I'll do with those. And then like I've got some books here that I'm saving for to do something with in the summer, for maybe even Memorial Day, but something patriotic. But I've got the Crimson, and I love that cover art on it. So, what's this say on the back? Increase perceptions, express ideas, give relief for the feelings, give pleasure for the music. Okay, it's handwritten on the back. So this is the Crimson, and I don't know exactly what it is, to tell you the truth. They are like short stories from February 1943, but I love that cover art on there. This one is one that I got when Jeffrey and I were shopping together, and it's the story of you in navy blue. But this, what I loved about this is that it is from the Navy, the Women's Navy Reserve. So be proud of the help you gave them when our fighting men come home, because that's when women they weren't fighting on the front lines necessarily. But it's a great opportunity. Never in history has there been such an urgent need for the services of American women. This is total war. A war in which every woman as well as every man must play a part. The men in the Navy are in for one reason alone, to fight. And they're in to fly the planes, man the ships, smash the Nazis and well, I'm not even going to say that word because it's very racist, but this was during World War II, after Pearl Harbor, which is that time in life it wasn't very kind to people that had nothing to do with it just because of their nationality. But back to the attack, to keep fighting, there are important non-combatant jobs, because women can't fight in the war. We're too sensitive. Vital military jobs which you can fill. Jobs which thousands of women, just like yourself, are already doing. Thousands more are needed. You are needed! Needed now! That's what it says. So anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was this tells you all the jobs that you can do. A test pilot. Oh, and they have it in quotations. A test pilot. Naval Air Station parachute rigger. Photogenic photog. X-ray eyes. Thrilling moment. Oh, it's like a technician. Like a radio technician. Fair weather man. Man. In parentheses. So all the things that you can do as a little old lady with the Navy Reserves, which I don't want to they were the ladies that were in the Naval Reserve were very, very much a vital part of the war effort. So I'm not trying to down talk that at all, but I just, it was a different time back then, and women now are fighting on the front lines, and it just was a different time back then. But, so most women 20 to 36, you have to meet these requirements. So I thought this was kind of interesting too. You will enlist for the duration of the war and up to 6 months thereafter. You must be just took my picture because I just went like that. Okay. The Navy wants women of good character. You must have at least 2 years of high school. You don't need to graduate, just 2 years. Yeah. You must be able to pass a physical examination. You must be at least 5 feet tall. Okay. Your weight must be in good proportion to your general body build. Your eyes must be correctable to 20. You have to have at least 20/20 vision with your natural eyes or with glasses. You must be able to distinguish whispered words at 15 feet. And you have to have your natural teeth. Why? Why is that? I don't know. Anyway, but I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. And then here is another crimson. This one's from March of 1943. Again, I really liked the cover art there. And then this one, while it doesn't have the prettiest cover art, it has the V for Victory. And I'm a sucker for any of that V for Victory stuff. This one's from 1942. So those I'm going to put over. I think that's all the ones that I had, military related. I'll put over with the other items that I've collected for that. But, I have a bunch of readers, the aquarium, fields and fences, fun and story, English grade 3, textbooks. Oh, and here is Skipper. A portrait of Skipper. I pretended that Skipper was Barbie's daughter and not her sister. But this is from 1964. And it's a story about Skipper. And I kind of want to know what Skipper's story is. So I kind of want to read this. So, yeah, it's not in the greatest condition. But it's Skipper. This book here, In Your Teens. It's a health book. And it's all about your social standing as you're a teen, appropriate ways to act and behave with other adolescents. I liked this book. It has let's go outdoors, health questions, and when you're coming from a teenager to a man or a woman, real life problems and more problems, learning to be friendly, your social needs. Your troubles don't just happen. The problem of homework, the self-conscious feelings, learning to accept yourself. Party in the offering. Boys and girls grow up at different rates. So, I don't know. It's just This is from 1959. Get a different time. Much different time. And then here we have a treasury of little girls' things to do. I liked the inside graphic. I don't know what's going on with this guy. What is he all about? Peanut Man? But it's like, oh, look, you can make a clothespin baby. Making change. What's Freshie? I don't know. I like books like that. And then we've got Spelling Goals. I love the graphic on that. This is Spelling Goals 3. Now it doesn't, well, I guess it does have some illustrations on the inside. But I mean, I mainly bought it for the graphic on the outside. Oh, Health Stories Book 3 and Playfellows. I just love the books. Like, look at how like taped up that page was. Polly is a fine bird. She is green and yellow. She can talk and sing. She can laugh. When I laugh, she sings. When I sing, she sings. When I talk, she talks. She says, "Pretty Polly," at the farm. I don't know. I just love, this has to be from 1930s, maybe. I'm going to probably be completely wrong. Let's see. Jack and Tan and Dan. Gosh, the pages are almost like, they've been looked at so many times, they're almost like cloth. 1916! I was way wrong. I always am. 1916. Dan runs away. Peter Rabbit. I don't know. I just love that. I loved the wear to it. And I like the way the pages smell. I'm a book smeller. I like to smell books. And this doesn't smell musty. I don't know. It has a good smell. I had to stop because my camera was full. So I had to delete some stuff. But I'm back now. But I was talking about smelling books. I love to smell books. It's weird. I'm aware. But I love this one. I love this book. I do. I might have a hard time selling this one because I love all, look, it's all taped up with this weird tape. Look at that little creepy kite guy. I don't know, I like that one. But this one is another health stories. I like the health stories. This one is from 1935, but I love the graphic on the top here with the fruit and that font. The nose and ears. How our noses help us. Table manners. So this is for much younger children. This one isn't for teenagers. So safety on the streets. Safety on the streets. The streets go up, the streets go down, and in and out about the town. And on the streets the autos run 2 by 2 or 1 by 1. And at each street I stop to see, for fear the autos won't see me. Gotta watch out for those autos. See? Safety. Safety first, boys and girls. When you're on your wagon, you have to be careful of the streetcars. See? She's not paying attention. To save a minute, you may lose a life if you don't watch. That's what it says on that sign. These are similar to that. I love these. One of these I did pay up for, even though it has some issues with it, but I loved it so much. This is the in and outdoor plays and games. Look at this. He is the life of the party. Look, those kids are like, oh my word. He's walking with that block on his head. This girl's like, yeah, he is. And he is a stud. That guy over there is like, yeah, he's not so great. And she's like, oh my, he is. Look at him. I love her reaction. What? Anyway, this is from... Oh gosh, even on the inside here, what are they doing? Look, they're like feeding each other with blindfolds. She is about to lose her mind now. He looks like he's winding up for something, but they cannot believe it. What kind of game is that? To feed each other? And then over here, I don't know, they're dancing a jig. I don't know. I love this kind of stuff. I'm all about it. There they are. They're up to something else. She's giving me life. In every picture, she's just like, she's about to lose her mind. See, there she is again. She's so anxious filled. Look at the Valentine. That's pretty cool. This is 1924. Oh, there's that picture again. So bizarre. What is that? We're gonna have to find out what that game is. Oh, what on this game? Giving a gingerbread party. What in Beth Dutton is this? Is that the gingerbread boy? The gingerbread man. Oh my gosh, the pictures in here. The pictures are amazing. A game for any... There she is. She's not quite sure what she thinks about this game. This one I bought. It has some condition issues. I paid $8.50 for this book. But the illustrations, it's Bobby Bubbles. Didn't you remember the story of The Boy in the Bubble with John Travolta in it? Does anybody else remember that? Oh, I don't know. But the illustrations are fantastic. Someone has colored in this. So Bobby Bubbles was the most wonderful bubble blower that ever lived. No, his father's name wasn't Bubbles, and bubble blowing wasn't the family trade. Maybe the Smiths got their name because their great-great-great-grandfather's grandfather was a blacksmith, and maybe the Johnsons got their name because once ages ago someone named John had a son. But Bobby Bubbles didn't get his name secondhand from anybody. He got it himself because he was a famous person, and this is how it happened. I'm not going to tell you how it happened. We're just going to have to wait and see. So, but the illustrations in this book, while even though some naughty child has some color picture, they used a crown, but I'm living for these illustrations. Look at the little farmer fairy. Follow us, the farmer called. And then even the black and white illustrations are just so good. Look at that. Look at the fairies. They've taken Bobby Bubbles to their home, I guess. They were being mean to Bobby Bubbles, so that they are like attacking this jester guy. I loved the illustrations in this book. Now, this book can sell for a pretty penny. However, there are some pages missing. Look at that guy. Ooh. There are some pages missing. So I couldn't resist it, so I bought it anyway. But I don't know. I just loved it. I loved it. Here I have a flower guide. And it's just, well, it's a flower guide, like a little pocket flower guide. I do have a couple of these plays. This is the plays for entertainment and every occasion. So this is where you could order scripts, basically. And I love that it has the order form still on the inside. This is from 1929 to 1930. So the different plays that you can order for like community theater or whatever, the scripts. So I loved the font on that as well. And then I do have the playbill here from Finian's Rainbow. And I love the advertisements. A lot of smoking advertisements in here. More people are smoking Camels than ever before. So this is a playbill from Finian's Rainbow from the 46th Street Theater in New York City. So I liked that. Doesn't have really cool graphics on it, but I still liked it. Oh, and I have this catalog here too. I love catalogs. This is from Lee Ward's from the summer of 1972. Jolene. Okay, she's got her rug and her... Look at the little Norcrest owl and the mushy. So there are some fabulous things in here. I think, and I don't know what Lee Ward's is. I don't remember what Lee Ward's was, but it looks like a bunch of really cool things. These latch hook kits. Look at the mushroom, the panda, Raggedy Ann and Andy, and all these embroidered cruel pillows. Like, I wish I could order from this catalog right now and buy some of these cruel pieces. Oh, you can buy the applique bags and the ornaments, the Christmas ornaments with the beads. So I thought that was fun. That was fun to look through. The Greater Jell-O recipe book in 6 fruit flavors. Jello. But look at the pictures on the inside. Isn't that lovely? Funny Farm Friends, Jolly Parties. Oh, this is the one that's got great Halloween and Christmas. It has all the seasons. Thanksgiving and then Christmas with the Santa goat. And oh, look at this bunny is scared to death because he got that creepy Jack in the Box. Look at his parents are like, oh, they're just laughing at him because he's so scared. Not traumatic. Poor kid. Here is the guide to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I like these two. These old tour guides. Who are you? You can buy corn shuck dolls from that. She's the life of the party. I have some magazines. This is from 1916, and it says, Americans made rich and powerful by the war. Great acting by Walter Pritchard Eaton. Well, I guess so. That's great acting right there. So I like, this is in really good condition. Well, it says, after looking at these pictures, let the young people themselves try to work out the moral principles involved. So what are we supposed to, we're supposed to talk to our children about the moral principles. I'm assuming that these boys are gambling. Yeah, they're gambling. There are two bad habits besides loafing, which weaken character and take from boys the spirit of hard work: gambling and stealing. The gambler wants to win his way by luck or cheating. The thief wants things regardless of all right. Oh, this is how to teach morals to boys and girls. From the Code of Successful Workers for Boys and Girls, I will respect all useful work and be courteous to the workers. I will know my work and have ambition to do it well. I will take the initiative and develop execute ability. I will be industrious and willing. I will be honest and truthful. I will educate myself into the strength of character. I will be faithful by my work. I will be loyal. I will be a gentleman or a lady. The world does not owe me a living, but I am proud to make a good living for myself. You know what? I like that. I like that. So I've got that one. This one's from February 1916. Oh, look at her. Isn't she stunning? This is October 1916. Beginning Cinderella Jane. Love. Love, love, love. I didn't really do much but tell you what the ephemera that I have. So I didn't really organize any of it, but we talked about it. So if you're interested in any of this ephemera, you can still send me an email, and we can talk about it later. But I got a lot of ephemera, and I need to start bringing it more to the live sales. So that's my plan. That's my plan, Stan. All right, guys. So now we are going to pick things for Sunday night's 4-eyed vintage sale, and we're going to do toys. So I got to pick 10 things to sell for the toy portion of the 4-eyed vintage. And I think I'm going to sell some of my little people. Yeah, I know. But I love this. This is a little people, like the old school little people. Fisher Price little people. This is from 1972. So this is going to be one of the things. It is the Fisher Price, the merry-go-round. And my favorite thing about this, well, first of all, we wind it up. Okay, and then we hit on, and it spins around. But my favorite part, you put your little people on the little things, is the Carney's face. He's so angry. He's like, oh gosh, I gotta sit and work this ride for these kids. And then you can turn it off. But you can wind it here or here. But I love that. And look, there's a little lady. She'll take your tickets. So this is going to be one of the things I will pull out for, because I got lots of little people. I will include for people in this as well. But I can't believe I'm going to sell it. But I shall. I shall sell it. You guys, I'm also going to sell the house. The Fisher Price little people house. And it has all of the pieces on the inside. So It comes with the chairs and the beds and the dog and the car and all that in the little Tudor style house in its original box. So this is number 2. I love them so much. Okay, when I tell you that I have a lot of the little people, I have a lot of the little people. I'm not selling all of them, but I am going to pull out some of the little kids to put in to the Fisher-Price ride. And so I'll make them different if I can. But look, I even got Big Bird. Because I do have the Sesame Street. See, there's a little... Okay, so I got 4. 4 different little children. Some of them are in their little wooden... Like these 2 are in the wooden base. Actually, 3 of them. He's just the only oddball. He's a happy guy. The other guy's grumpy. But so these 4 will go into the little merry-go-round. One of the things that I'm going to be selling is going to be a toy mystery box. So I'm not going to show you what's on the inside of that, but it's going to be really cool. So there will be a mystery box. So that will be 3. And then the 4th thing will be a Monkey Man. I don't know who made this one, though. I need to look him up a little bit more. But Monkey Man with his little banana, he will be 3, 4. 5 will be a choice between Rumple Kitty and Mobley Elephant. This is 6. This is really cool. I got to put these down and then I'll show you 6. This is the premium game of, I can't see, Logo Marchi, War of Words. So the box isn't in the greatest condition, but this is an antique card game. It's Milton Bradley. Let me see if I say antique, but I don't know if the date is in here or not. Logo Matchy. It has the instructions on the inside of the lid. But the cards are, oh my goodness, look at the cards. Look at that. So they are just so cute. We've got these little girls here. I guess it's a boy and a girl. I think that the artwork is just so nice. This is what the back of the card looks like. So that is going to be one of the choices. So what do I see? I can never keep track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 4 more things, guys. I have a fun teddy bear. I've had him for a while. He was actually at my house for a while too, but we're going to sell Mr. Teddy Bear. He has what is that stuff? Sawdust kind of on his inside. While these aren't really toys, but they can go in like a child's room, they're little nursery lamps of these babies. And their bodies light up. So we've got a boy and a girl. I think they're precious. Look at her little roses around her. So I think we'll do these little guys. And I will, there says they're from 1996. So I'll plug those in to make sure that they work. And if they don't, I'll replace the bulbs in them. All right. So let's go find some more things. I turned the camera in a whole different direction because I've pulled some more things because I felt like I was just kind of stopping and starting. So I am going to add, these are going to be sold together. And then I also have this pasting without paste. And it was the Salufied Publishing Company, Akron, Ohio. And it is full of these books that have great illustrations, but it's pasting without paste. So it's like, and they've not been used. So you lick them and then you add them to, so we've got Mother Goose, Playmates, that horrible one with clowns, and then fairy tale pictures. But none of them, they're Snow White. None of them have been used. So they're still in their original box. So that's going to be choice. And then I have a really fun game. So this is the Children's Hour. And it has 3 good games. And it says of 20 minutes each. So we're going to move you over here. Go on a ride with me, shall you? Or you shall. Or you will. You did. You went on a ride with me. So we have Peanut the Elephant, Porky the Pig, and ABC Fishing Game. So the board game itself is just fun. Look at the elephant on it. And then you open it up. And it's just so cute. So that's one of the games. But look at the spinner. It's an elephant head. That's so cute. And then we also have Porky the Pig game, I think is this. That's the board for that. So we've got the instructions for the Porky the Pig game. And then we have ABC Fishing. And that game is... Oh, no, the ABC... Okay. The ABC Fishing is this. Okay? And then you have your little fishing pole here. And then you put the letters in. And you have to fish the letter cards out. V is for vase. So that's kind of fun. It does have the little elephant game pieces. They're all 4 there. I will count to see if all 26 letter cards are there. And then here we have Freddy the Frog. That's a card game, but it's even in its original box. Croak, croak, croak. Freddy the Frog. Kitty the Cat. Ducky, Wucky. So I don't know if this is maybe matching. Smarty the Donkey. He's a smart ass. Baby Doll. Lizzie the Lamb. Hickety Pickety, a big fat hen. Oscar the Owl says, hoo, hoo, hoo. And Mr. Durkey the Turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. So that, I think that's matching. But it appears to all be complete, which is amazing. With the instructions. With the instructions. Oh, there it goes. Peanut the Elephant. And I love that. Okay, so that will also be a choice. Or, you know, an item that's going to be in the sale. And I don't know if I'm going to be bringing these or not. I might do a couple things as a choice. Or maybe I won't bring the lamps, since they're not really a toy. But I have these as well, and I think they're pretty fun too. I know that they made modern versions of these, but these will hold your cards. So therefore, you can hold your cards in your hand. It's a card holder. So we've got yellow, blue, white, and red. I thought those were kind of neat too. And then I might bring this crayon tin, and then the paint, water paint, the non-toxic Playtime watercolors. And honestly, that's never been used, so that's pretty fun. And then I also have a Fisher-Price, the bee, Queen Buzzy Bee. So I don't know, I've got some choices to make here. So come to that sale Sunday night at 8 o'clock. It's a toy sale. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll be bringing these things, and then David and Sarah from Junk Drunk Mantiques, and Sarah from the Traveling Button, as well as Michael, the Cult of Vintage, all are selling toys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you can come to that. Now, I think this was a lot. It was a lot. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Before I do, I want to bring your attention to my glasses. Y'all know I like to have a lot of different fun glasses, and I order a lot of glasses, and it's just fun. But these glasses are from Zenith. And I will link these particular frames down in the description below. I also have an affiliate link. So if you click on that link and type in the code, and I'll put the code right here on the screen, but it's also in the description down below, you will get 50% off of your frames. The quality is amazing on these glasses. You will be amazed at how inexpensive you can pay for a really quality pair of prescription glasses. They also have sunglasses. They also have non-prescription glasses. If you just want to, you know, be part of the cool kids club and wear glasses, you can order some as well and get them 50% off. So go to the affiliate link, type in the code at checkout, and you will be on your way of getting some really cool glasses. Thank you guys so much for My vlogs are kind of all over the place. Thank you so much for following along with me. And I hope to see you this Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern over on Michael's channel, The Cult of Vintage, for the fun toy sale. So until next time, see you guys later. Bye.
Red hot mama, you're the one we need. Red hot mama, some charmer, yes indeed. They say that I should be in the follies, hot tamales. Say that I got a pair of eyes just like old Svengali. I confess that I possess them.